Ladies and gentlemen, Americans here in Bulldog Nation, welcome to the Eric Deters Show. And remember today, do not be a barbarous, frosty-spirited hill of flesh. The Shakespearean insult of the day. All right, Moderna, you ready for this? 90% of their profits was from the vax. So their profits have gone. And the sales have gone boom. Wow. All right, Japan, can't make this up. Biden has called Japan xenophobic. That means they don't like immigrants. He's compared Japan, our ally, our democratic ally, all right, World War II's over, to Russia and China. Way to go, Joe. America's back. All right, Colombia, the police officers have verified. And when I remember watching them going in there and taking over that hall, I'm looking at some of these people in it, and I'm like, those folks are not students. They're too old. Lo and behold, turns out, do you know George Soros is funding people that go from town to town doing this crap? Why is he not charged with treason and the overthrow of our country? All right, Stormy Daniels. All right, this is great. Not only did Stormy Daniels sign that she never had a fling with Donald Trump, and her lawyer had to admit that yesterday, Michael Avenatti has come out and said, this is wild. Avenatti from jail yesterday said that part of his problem with Stormy Daniels was he found out this other lawyer had a history of shaking down Trump with bogus claims. Wow. You know what? It sounds crazy, but if I'm the Trump team, they got to at least be considering bringing in Michael Avenatti. All right. Sad story, but very supportive of what you and I have believed about the LGBTQ community, and particularly the transgender and those people. And I guarantee you this number of 12%, what it is 12% of the LGBTQ community apparently commit suicide. What? That's 12 out of 100. That's a nut number. I will bet you that number's like way up for those people, transgender, and try to convert to a different gender. What do you and I say about all this stuff all the time? There's a lot of mental illness involved. A lot. Suicide rate proves it. All right, the Republicans are passing a bill, the old Fauci bill, that basically says you're a scientist working for the government. You don't get the benefit, selling your trademarks or your copyrights or your patents. I say good. All right. I'm going to give Eric Adams a positive plug, the New York mayor, for at least doing this. He went off on those people that raised the Palestinian flag in his city. He had it taken down. They put up an American flag. And he said, you're not going to fly a foreign country flag in the United States like that. It was great. Have to hand it to him. I mean, he's made New York a mess, but, if Joe Biden comes out and says something good, I'll compliment him. Oracle status to Eric Adams.
Oracle status.
All right, Time Magazine. Trump's on the cover. Of course, God only knows what they say inside the cover. Trump rallied at Wisconsin, swing state. And this was funny. RFK Jr. saying a big announcement. The big announcement was he's calling for Biden, who's mistreated RFK Jr., to drop out because he says head-to-head, I got a better chance than Biden. By the way, Bobby Kennedy's correct. You know that because Trump's starting to bash Kennedy. It is beyond despicable. We got 1,000 reasons to vote against Joe Biden. You want 1,001? The history of this country, which has seen the assassination of John F. Kennedy, one of the greatest tragedies in our history, probably maybe right behind the Lincoln assassination. Then you have, and Pearl Harbor. Then you, and 9/11. Then you have Bobby Kennedy being assassinated. And here, JFK's nephew, Bobby's son and namesake, is running for president of the United States, and he doesn't get Secret Service. That is outrageous. And it's because Biden won't give it to him, which is kind of sick. It's almost like we hope something bad happens to you too. I can tell you right now, can you imagine if something happens to Bobby and he didn't have that Secret Service? That ain't going to help Joe's poll numbers. But think about that. How do you not? And by the way, he's polling at 8.5%. Bobby's not he's got small chance to win, but it doesn't matter. Bobby is legit. He's legit as can be. And he's much smarter than Joe Biden. Here's amazing. He gets mistreated, marginalized. See, I can relate to this guy, man. You know, I got this kind of little thing, just like I do with Trump, how he gets picked on. But to not give him Secret Service protection is sick. That's it. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day. Ladies and gentlemen, Americans here in Bulldog Nation, welcome to Eric Deters Local News. By the way, the newsletter's not going to hit until the weekend. Not today. All right, Boone babies. This picture of the Boone County Sheriff's Department with all their newborn little babies. There's a baby revival. Guess what? It's gone viral, national. Congratulations, guys. Walton Mayer, he's going to be criminally investigated now. Should have probably left while he could. All right, this is funny. There's a big development request, apartments and condos and whatnot in Boone County. Had a hearing last night. And the guy's saying, well, I could have a pig farm and have pigs smelling like hell, or a gated community. Nice play by the developer. Flying Pig is this weekend. Be safe, have fun. Video and bathrooms. This guy right here works at a hospital. And by the way, Jamie Spindley and I, Sabrina, were talking about this when I was preparing the show. And I thought to myself, how deviant do you have to be to hide a camera in a female's bathroom in order to see them pee or do a number two? That's very gross. I mean, really? And then wash their hands. I mean, mental. All right. Chad the Killer, this guy here, Chad Dorman, who shot his 3 kids, doesn't want the death penalty now. Boy, he's backing up. He confesses, blah, blah, blah. You know what? I feel bad. You got to be messed up to murder your 3 kids. But, man, there's some things that are just so bad. Even if he had a mental issue, he shot in cold blood in front of his daughter and his wife. History boys. All right, shot in the car. I can't make this. I think it was Springfield Township guy sitting in his car, shot and killed. Kentucky Derby's this weekend. It's the 150th running. No, I'm not going to go to the Trump party. No, I'm not going to go to the Derby. I got a good buddy of mine that has a Derby party every year. I'm not even going to his party. I'm staying home and having a few of my best buddies who aren't going anyplace else to come over. All right, the Bell won the big race of Louisville. Congratulations, Louisville. And I want to thank News 5 one more time for covering, the only station that did, my remarks at noon on Law Day on Tuesday. They did a good job, and I am grateful. See, this is the kind of relationship Eric Deters Media should have with all of the other media stations. I will promote you to my 300,000 social media folks. By the way, when I have to tune in, I tune in to News 5, but I don't watch local news too much. Why? I get their news shows. All right, this is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day.
Hello, Bulldog Nation. This is Jamie Spindley here with the latest world news. Colombia's president revealed that the military has lost millions of bullets, hand grenades and missiles due to internal corruption. Military bases inspections uncovered the disappearance attributed to personal selling weapons to armed traders. Experts report Russian military activities in the Baltic Sea, Black Sea and Eastern Mediterranean are causing disruptions to satellite navigation systems. This disruption is affecting thousands of civilian flights, leaving aircrafts unable to receive GPS signals. In other news, a tragic bus accident near Chiles, Pakistan claimed at least 20 lives as the vehicle plunged into a deep valley. The driver lost control on a bend, causing the bus to fall into a rocky ravine near the River Indus. And Rio Grande do Sul, a southern Brazilian state, declared a state of emergency due to torrential rain triggering landslides, flooding, and the collapse of a hydroelectric dam. Over 10,000 people have been displaced, with at least 29 deaths and 60 missing. That's the latest headlines. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend and enjoy the Kentucky Derby. Take care.
Ladies and gentlemen, American Dream Bulldog Nation, welcome to Sports Without Boundaries. The Reds open a 3-game series with the hot Baltimore Orioles at home tonight. Kentucky Derby's this weekend, the 150th running, and remember today is the Kentucky Oaks. Flying Pig is this weekend. You all stay safe. NHL action, the Leafs beat the Bruins 2-1. The Steelers are toying with Justin Fields, their new second quarterback, returning kicks. I like the idea. Dak Prescott, there will be no charges for that BS sexual assault. Kirby from Georgia, $13 million man. Pacers finished off the Bucks. And Andretti, Congress is wondering why he can't get a car for F1. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day. Ladies and gentlemen, American Dream Bulldog Nation, welcome to Eric Deters Pop Culture. Well, more and more reports are coming out that everything's blowing up in Megan's face, and she's now kind of looked at as a joke, because she is a joke. Matthew McConaughey and his wife played pickleball without pants on. What the hell? To promote their tequila. This is their kind of thing. I like Matthew McConaughey and his wife, but it's a little creepy. But that's what he does. All right, Jeff Bridges. I loved his answer of a happy marriage. You know what he said, Sabrina? He says you just don't get divorced. Anybody who's married can relate to that. And Alec Baldwin and his wife are going to have 8 kids. 8. How does she keep looking like that? I can tell you right now, I'll bet you she's the hottest woman ever to have 8 kids. Alec Baldwin, he's aging pretty rough these days. But again, I hate his politics. I love his acting. And I like the fact that he knocked that coffee out of that wench's hand last week. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day.